Warning, if you are thinking about growing this plant right here, the Musa baju, also known as the hardy banana, then you might want to consider a few things, okay? I'm not saying it's a bad plant, but it does have some things that you should know before you plant it. First of all, let's get started with the pros. It's a beautiful looking plant, it's very nice, grows super fast, and it produces lots of fruit. You can even keep them in a pot like this guy. They won't grow nearly as fast though. Now, you may be asking, what is the actual issue with these guys? So this area in particular doesn't pose much of a threat because of this Chinese tallow. He is taking most of the energy, so these guys can't really grow that big. And keep in mind, they had all these months to grow. But the real issue would be getting one of these pups and transplanting it somewhere else with some other plants. As you can see, these guys are a lot bigger. They go up to like 13 feet or even more, I'm thinking. This was all in the lapse of less than a year, which is crazy to me. Now, what are the actual issues regarding this? First of all, they produce pups like crazy. Like, look at this. You have 1, 2, 3 over here. There's even some hidden behind there. It produces pups and suckers like crazy. And in a matter of time, this whole garden bed will be bananas. So they're pretty invasive if you think about it. Another really bad thing about these guys I noticed is that they take the sunlight and nutrients in the ground from the other plants. Because I've noticed my sea grape has been struggling to grow. It usually has grown a lot more in the past years. And the same thing with the Mexican fan palm. It literally hasn't done much. At least it's still green though. As mentioned earlier, it's due to these leaves taking the sunlight and just the overall root base of the Musa bajus, which is taking a lot of the energy. Keep in mind, they're competing for water, nutrients in the soil, and just the general ecosystem. They're just battling it out to see who can get more. And the bush back there has become a mess as well. This guy here in the middle used to be the main mother plant, but it died. I have to take it out and I still haven't gotten the chance. No pups will be able to grow in there since that dead stem is there. It has to be removed first for other pups to start growing. So there is nothing super bad with this plant. Just keep in mind, if you're going to plant it, do not plant it next to other plants because it will take over and probably kill or limit the growth of other plants by it. And make sure you have a large space and area that can have multiple trunks coming out of the ground because they love producing pups. Sure, you can always cut them off, but they usually like growing in clumps like this and they're probably better this way as well.